Okay, let's start all over again. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm gonna talk about is about the most vulnerable people that is getting hurt on a day-to-day basis. So, i.e., children, women, men, some final, well, women and children mostly, but um, as we've seen from the recent news, it's a lot of young children that is getting abused and um now I ain't gonna put no images up because I don't need to put images up on this one, but um there has been an increase of stuff going on, an increase of um I don't even know whether you can even say the word, and then those are pervs coming on. Hi, yeah, this is better, isn't it? I just had to breathe because I was letting off on that one. It wasn't good. So it's best to talk about things that I'm more passionate about. So the most vulnerable people that is out there that is getting abused right now, it's really, really telling. There is a lot of cases out there, videos, particularly. Um, I was talking to someone earlier, and we was talking, and telling me about when the tunnels got flooded, that some children bodies came afloat. I'll send you the video, Miss Wise. You just hear it, you don't even see it. Um, and the bodies were just floating, like you can, like they was talking about it in the news. I don't even know whether I can play it on here. I don't even know. But they were saying that when the tunnels got flooded, these children, because remember the alley thing that I put up before, um, there was supposed to be scenes like that. It's what she was talking about, but in tunnels. So the children had no names, no identification. These children. So I feel it's very sad that these children, young adults, are always. It seems like people don't seem to care, or if they do care, they still get taken advantage of. I.e., what happened in I think a Haiti orphanage. I think it was a Haiti orphanage. A Haiti orphanage. Right, there was a. Okay, they also briefly showed some. They say that survived. Yeah, there's a video. There's also a video. There's a video. I don't know if you've seen it of a orphanage, and they said that how the guy that was in the orphanage is a white guy, and he was running the orphans, but what he was doing, he was using the orphans like sexually and stuff, and the orphans didn't talk about it till when they got older, and I think they got him and put him in prison as well. Because I know I'm not very good at explaining stories sometimes, but yeah, they put him in prison. But the orphanage was still around. So what the grown now these grown survivors are trying to help children so they don't get used like that. But Haiti, like UNICEF, particularly, I know is one of the worst organizations to go down to Haiti at any time. Like even right about now, it's the worst time. It literally is. And I feel that how um children are always the casualties of everything. So why I say this? I don't know whether you heard of the witch children of Nigeria, because there's been a few incidences where children was tortured, put nails in their head, hot stuff thrown over them. Children tortured so badly. Due to a Christian lady, she made a video of witch children. So every time something bad happened in a household, the people will say that they're bewitched or something. Like if they ain't got food, they'll blame it on the child. Then the child will be tortured, literally. I don't know what. Yeah, this was in the 90s. This happened. Really, I don't know if it still goes on. I don't know if it still goes on, but they literally used to torture the children. Literally, they had to move the children to an area far from villages and stuff to save them. One boy literally had a nail in his head. It didn't kill him, but he had a nail in his head. Then they used to put like certain stuff in his eyes and all this. It was just mad. It's mad crazy. I think to myself, it's like we don't care for the most vulnerable ones of the community. Well, I mean, people care, but do we really care? Like, because the children in particular, young people, are always missing as well. That's another thing. Then there's missing youngsters. They say they find them, but they never show that they found them. They never show their families. It's questionable. It's always questionable. You got to really, like, I'll find myself questioning it a lot. Also, I feel like on certain videos, you see children get beaten, and you're like, Ross, it's just fair enough, right? Back in the day, right, your mother will beat you, but there's beat you, and then there's flipping, I don't even know what they call it. So I feel that there is a lot going on with children, particularly more so, and because of all what's going on as well. On top of it, I'm trying not to add the other issue into it. It's just crazy, and now this recent abuse of a 14-year-old. Now everybody's questioning it. Like, is it true? Is it true? Is it true? When there's evidence is DNA evidence. I mean, fair enough, right? Some women cry rape and it's wrong or whatever. But in this instance, there's no denying it. And I feel there is a great the community. I keep saying our community, but our community is one of the most messed up. Sometimes we are pretty messed up people. But some, I suppose, try to save the day, be the Cape Crusader, go in and save the children. But then you're thinking, what else can you do? What else possibly can you do? What more can you do? Like, my thing is, I like to spread the word. I like to share the information because I feel it's vital that people know about these things, what's going on with the children. And to be fair, I mean, I sound like I'm preaching here, I ain't preaching, right? Believe me, I'm not preaching, but I believe that how not everybody can save the youngsters. And on top of it, people always blames mothers. Oh, the mother, the mother, the mother, the mother. No, I haven't seen that movie, no. I haven't seen it. Is it a documentary? Is it a documentary or a movie? But also on YouTube, I came across some people saving some youngsters from trafficking as well. There's a whole YouTube of this couple, and they go around saving like children from being trafficked and becoming used sexually as well. Yeah, they always go Haiti. They always go Haiti. They go to the poorest places, Haiti. And also, do you know that also in Gambia, um, it's turning into the Philippines, with the children wise, it's turning into, yeah, the Philippines basically. You'll see men with 2 year olds, or not in 2 year olds, 4 year olds in their hand, sitting down like they want a date and all this foolishness. It's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely absurd, you know. But I know in some poor countries, when they see certain people, they think that that's the savior. Oh, it's a documentary. Yes, a documentary of some former CIA agents that had quit and started it over. Yeah, it must be the same one I saw on YouTube. It must be the same one. It must be the same one. But because they are literally going to countries like right now, because what happened in Haiti, I guarantee it. There's always going to be some tomfoolery going on down there, because you know right now they had the quake and now it's raining, so they're literally covering under plastics and stuff like that, and they keep filming children. Yes, they go to Asian countries a lot, a lot. And it's like, and it's like it's not spoken about. It's like, why isn't it spoken about? Well, maybe it is spoken about, but not enough is done. So, and some of the people that's involved as well, um from what I gather, some of them are part of it. They're literally part of the thing, though. The good, right, because you know in most things there's always the good guy and the bad guy as well. The Asian country was one of the worst ones. I don't even know whether they've clamped down on that now, because that was ongoing. Certain Asian countries, and Malaysia was another one. They used to talk about Malaysia a lot. Watch the first people who run to Haiti now. They are the Yes, they are. They will be. They will be. Definitely. Definitely. But they don't always film them. But UNICEF is one of them. UNICEF is always the first on the ground level, always there first. Because over here, what they do, right? They show children in Ethiopia, but they always show them starving and whatever. They never show like children, like, I mean, it's like they always show children. Basically, they always show children. Right, they used to show this one advert with this child carrying water from one end to the other. But so I used to have a Somalian boyfriend, and he said that how they would go to the rural area of Somalia or Ethiopia, and film them. So it's like an illusion. Or they go to places like the hospitals, because their hospitals are not proper. There'll be flyers around the children and all this sort of thing. And that's how they'll be marketing certain things. So when people show Africa in a whole different light, it kind of crushes what they're trying to push out. And the children as well. It's just but yeah, definitely will be, those people will be first on the scene. A lady from Haiti, she was so moved by what was going on. She was literally shouting into the live, like, she was shouting into the live. But it just shows you, doesn't it? Like, whenever stuff is going on, right? Yeah, there was on the ground level. Yeah, the parents sell their children. Yes, they do that in Gambia and in the Philippines and other countries. Yes, they do. Like in Gambia, they started to do that as well. They started to do it. You see the men sitting with the children like they're on a date. It's mad. It's very crazy. I'm just like, wow. Or maybe they go and they talk a good talk and then they hand over the children, like they're going to look after them. Oh, and also, and also adoptions, the adoptions of black children to some adoptions work and some of them don't. Or they turn the boys into girls and all this farcery. You still haven't found the last missing children from the last earthquake. No, they haven't. They haven't found them. No, no, they ain't found them. But did you see when they was pulling them out from underneath the buildings, the people from under the buildings? I saw a video with where they pulled a woman from underneath the rubble of the building. It's just like, yeah. But they keep putting the video on the children. The children's always on video, on film. It's like, what the hell? You know? I mean, there's also so much you can do. Agency and her husband and the foundation have their hands all over this. Yeah, they do. Yes. Oh, yeah. 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 I know who you're talking about. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Their hands are very dirty. The hands are really dirty. I got sent a thingy YouTube link the other day to do with them too, and I just was like disgusted. Basically, I was really disgusted what was going on, and also the actor who had that Chinese little girl. I think she was some kind of Asian, and she died, or he married her or something. Oh, I forgot his name. Forgot his name. He's an actor, small guy with glasses. Not, was it Woody Allen? I think it's Woody Allen. I'm not sure. It's just too much. The other time I was on Instagram and something flashed up. I couldn't believe what I saw. It was just crazy. It just seems to be the norm. They're trying to make you think it's a normal thing, like what's going on with the children. It's not normal. It's not. Honestly, you know, it's just like it's like it's it's like you're at a crossroads with the children, where the children's concerned. It's like, you know, it's very heart stirring as well. Hi, Fuller. Hi. It's very disturbing. Also notice the celebrities that adopt African. Yes, I just said that. And it seems like all the boys are wanting to be girls, and they let them wear dresses like girls. Yes, they do. They do. Yes, I've seen that as well. That's quite crazy. That's quite crazy. That is true. That is true. There is an agenda thing going on. Charlize Theron. Let me put it up. Yeah, there's something going on. It's just crazy. It's just like, I don't know. Like, is the black community numb to what's going on? Like, we don't seem to go and get our children. But then saying that, some of us are quite unhinged who's got children. Some of us are really unhinged. It's just like, I'm just like, it's not everybody's a mother or a father neither, you know. Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that picture. I saw that. I'm like, well, like, no, like, I don't know what's going. But doesn't it seem like as though it's going back to them days? When like when like they would take you out like a dolly. Oh yeah, and Sean Penn, but her boyfriend Sean Penn was one of the first ones in it. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, we don't care. That's my thing right there with anything. It doesn't matter what it is. A person literally have to die for us to care. Literally have to be dead, ice cold, for us to care. It's quite sad. It's quite sad. I'm just, yeah. Our community is kind of messed up on a couple levels, to be honest. I don't know why we like that. I don't know. I mean, I say slavery syndrome, but I know people say no, it's not that. It is. There's something obviously going. There's something wrong with our community on a whole. It doesn't matter what part of the world you are. There's something up. You know, the daughter be twerking, the mum be twerking. What the heck? It's like, and they're small. They're little children, like the size of my daughter, 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds. People are too. Also, what I noticed, an increase of little baby pictures on Instagram, and there are perverted people out there saying that that's my wife and all this foolishness. There's just so messed up. It's just like, over here, a man literally took a schoolgirl. She was walking, going to school, and I think he had her, and he took her to like a little alleyway, and she had to give fellatio, and luckily those quick thinking people, they phoned the police, and they got him. So it's just, no. People need to realize children are our future, which will be bleak because the children are being terrible. Yes, all the time, all the time, all the time. It's it's quite sad that we feel this way because we are very nurturing women. Well, I don't know. Should I say black women? I don't know. Should I put we as a nation of women, we are very nurturing. We're nurturing. Some of us, not all of us. But like I said, not all of us are meant to be mothers anyway. Not all of us. It just so happens the ones that are mothers are normally the ones, like the case of that little girl whose mother was a mental case, left her for how many days, went partying, came back. The 2-year-old was dead. The 2-year-old was dead when she came back. I think I put her on my Instagram. She was dead when she came back home, and she was in a mother and baby unit. Glad. I'm glad they got him. We need to get back to raising kids as a religion, but money has tainted the consciousness. Yeah, it has. It has. And there's a lot of children that are low key children. Yeah, there's a lot key children as well, because what they're doing, they're trying to make the mothers go out to work from early as well. So if they're going to school or whatever, they come home, they obviously got to cook for themselves, look after themselves, whatever. Sometimes you can't always leave your children and go to work. I tried to do that, and I've got a couple of them here. You can't always do that, so that's what they want. Then another thing is the absent fathers. That's another thing. That's another thing. I mean, I can say that for myself. There's a lot of absent fathers, which is not good. Then the sons goes off because, like, even though they say women can raise boys and all that, yes, you can raise a boy, but you can't make him feminine at the same time. You can't. You can't. He's not your husband. He's your son. He's not your husband. He's not your partner. He's not your boyfriend. He's your son. He came out of your nunu, your vagina or whatever, your box, whatever. So he's not your husband. Some women treat their sons like their husbands. The other day I heard that a woman slept with her son. I'm like, how can you sleep with your son? Perfect example. Up Nature Boy, how all those children turned out in society. Yes, that's another one. That woman in Birmingham, disgusting. Disgusting. She's treating her son like her husband. You don't treat your son like that. You don't. You don't caress your son in a certain way. You don't hold your son in a certain way. That's abuse. And yeah, the one woman she married, the one woman slept with her son. I can't remember the reason behind it. My daughter told me about that. She slept with her son. There's a lot of incest things going on right now, and it seems to be normal. It's not normal. And I think we don't talk about a lot of things. Yeah, they want to normalize it. They want to normalize a lot of things. They want to normalize a lot of things, so that you don't think nothing of it. So I basically think that how some women feminize their sons, but they don't. But to them, is they're not doing it. They put on nail polish on him, have him wear heels or something. Sometimes I think that's why some men is the way they are. Why they're gay, but it's not by choice. Some cases, and they think it was normal to dress in a dress. I think some of them feel that way, but some, nah. You don't put your son in heels and paint his nails, and he's not a dolly. Like, gender roles, in it. But now it's free flowing, in it. It's all free with the world now. Anything goes. So it's quite sad, and yeah, I feel our children are at risk a lot, because even I've got a younger one here, and I don't even want to send a nursery, to be honest. I don't want to send a school. I mean, I'm not the best teacher. I ain't gonna cap. I'm not the best teacher, but nah, I don't. I just feel it's a funny world out there, man. It's a funny world. I don't even want to even have a man around it. Around them, because they're older, and the youngest one, no, I don't want no man around here. And I'm not being a feminist. Let me just put that in, right? I'm not a feminist. There's too much going on. There's literally a lot going on. Apart from all the other stuff, then like there's stuff children all over the place, and you're just like, bro, it's just ongoing. It's ongoing. I think it can be mentally draining if you are a woman, like with maternal instincts. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know. That's all I can say. No, you can't trust nobody anymore. You can't. Do you know how many court case on YouTube with children that's on here? There must be over 100 of them on this YouTube here. Court cases of children. That's mad. That's mad. So, I don't know. It's just very saddening. It's sad times right now. I mean, it probably was worse back in the however time, but now it's worse now. That's why I'm baffled on the woman only being the boy polite a year and trusting her daughter around it like that. Yes, that's what. Yes, why would you do that? A year and a bit. A year and a bit. No, the main fact, I think he lied to her and say he was taking her somewhere. I think that's that as well. But there's some men who's in agreement or doubting what's happened with the woman's daughter. They're doubting it, but the DNA evidence is there. So I don't know. I think he lied to her, and I definitely think he waited for that opportunity to get closer to that girl, because you know that's just ridiculous. He waited, or I think what I said to you, Miss Wise. What I think is he went out with the woman, but he was looking at the daughter, because those situations happen as well. So he waited for that opportunity, because this is his second time. Yes, he lied. Yes, he did. He lied to her. He lied to that woman. Probably said he was taking her somewhere else. I don't think it's all clear cut like that. I don't think it's clear cut. Because probably if he said where he was taking her, she would have probably stopped him from going to wherever with the daughter, being she's 14 and all that. Because he was 14. So, yeah, he lied to her. But my thing is, how come he's bailed? Because apparently he's out, in it. They bailed him out, or some crazy madness like that. Is he bailed out? Do you know? Because I heard he bailed out. He got bail, and yeah, they seem to be questioning the evidence, but the evidence is clearly there. Then he lied when he was in the prison. First they said, "Are you brother polite?" And then he says, "No, something else." And then they call him, and then he answers. So obviously he was trying to be incognito. So Yeah, I think he sussed. Yeah, DNA doesn't lie. Exactly. Sure, bloody don't lie. They wouldn't have arrested him and gathered evidence and charged him. Yes, he got bailed out because of COVID. Oh, that's why. Evidence don't lie. And that's in him anyway. That was in him. That was in him. And being he was around Dr. York as well, he was around Mr. York. He ain't no doctor. He was around York, whatever his real name is. He was around him. So obviously, obviously it's ingrained in him to be a certain way. I don't care. He can be a celebrity, whatever. They're calling him a YouTube celebrity. Apparently, Twitter was crazy. So, but it's all right for you to do that to a young girl. It's out of order, you know. So, I was gonna do a video on him, but then I drew it back. Right, who abused both boys and girls and tried to? Yes, exactly. Can't normalize that shit. Yes, he has a daughter. I was on a chat earlier. He has quite a few daughters. Quite a few. So I'm thinking, and that's how you deal with something. But anyway, with a perv, there will be a family man, and they will think like that anyway. So, it's in him. So, but I feel he should have got jail time or something. You know, whether it's to do COVID or not, he should have got jail time. Something. I'm sorry, I don't like to see black men in jail, but in this case, no, man. They're out to live another day. Mm-mm. Yeah, they do. Someone do. I'm hoping someone will chat with the woman. I don't know. Because you know these things, sometimes they can't even talk about their case. So, yeah, it's mad. He probably still has to go court. Yes, he needs to go court. Then, well, I hope they don't set it back to whenever. Because look how long they take to come for Hillary. Or the Hillary and the husband. They took a while to come and get them. So no, man. The world's messed up. It's messed up. Bailey's just your way out until the case starts. Okay. But still, they should have kept him in or something. He's like another R. Kelly, I swear. And even R. Kelly, oh my god. R. Kelly. Where they found out he did other things as well, apart from them girls. So it seems like there's a few R. Kellys walking around. I think Polite falls underneath that right now. So yeah, it's just I don't know, man. You hear me stripsing? It's just ridiculous. This ridiculous. I just want to know where's the ones them who will stand up and protect these. Well, I don't know because women sometimes end up protecting their children. They're probably kill a man. People need to wake up and step up to save them. Yes, they do. They do need to do that. So yeah, and I think we tend to put a plaster over things African Bambata, once again, African Bambata people. So you say, right, he was the so-called champion of the people. They didn't do nothing. Just have him there. Crazy. Just crazy, man. So, it's just, But I feel that we need to watch and see what else happens with the polite thing. Because anyhow he comes out of that thing, then I don't even know what to think no more. You must have some good money. So, but it seems to be a lot of grooming and stuff going on with the conscious men. There's a lot going on. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's true. So, so, boy, I don't know, but oh, right, it's 2:28 over here. Like, I still understand. How long did they think countries can stay after they helped teach them to protect themselves and they did nothing? Ism. That's the isms right there. But there's people trying to come out of Afghanistan, in it. There's some Americans over there. They're trying to come out. From what I heard, I know, I know. The reason why I had to start this other live, right? Because I did already set out to do a live, and like I was determined to do a live on to finish today. Mexico 2 against the car. There's too much going on. Miss, why is it too much? It's too much. It's too much. It's from one thing to the next. Every day is something. Every day. Every day. If it's not flipping Nature Boy doing Ross, it's the other one doing Ross. Or something on the news. Something on the news. It's continuously every single day. Okay, I know life is not all la-di-da and fairy tales and dandelions and snowflowers or whatever. But it's just really ridiculous. Oh yeah, and another thing. Oh yeah, another vulnerable thing is that one with the CPS with that woman taking them two children. That CPS drama. Yes, it is. Then the time and the change, isn't it? It's change, isn't it? Yes, that CPS with that woman. Like, she doesn't know where one of them is, although she doesn't know where the baby is till now. She don't know where the baby is at all. Both parents don't know where the baby is. But they took that video I put on with where they took the baby and they kind of go around the car, like how much cars, and they have like seem like a trooper or a policeman. And they came to take the child, but I couldn't find the other video. There's another one hovering around with a woman where they get her baby and then they put the hand behind the back and she's on the bed and it's so quick what happens to her. Yes, I'm going to talk to the person, the prediction on call when I go to work about the yeah. Oh, okay. Politician, sorry. I'm not even reading it properly. The politician, yes, pick her brain and find out what's going on. Because like what's gonna be going on? Are they gonna be always doing this to people and their children, just taking their children from them? And that situation with Sasha, I think her name's Sasha. Forgot the woman's name and I put up the video. Sasha, the American Idol singer, with the baby. Like, it's not clear on why they said it's to do with the B12 or something, giving the child a B12 vitamin something, and it's not clear why they took the baby when the children was clearly healthy. So I don't understand why. I don't. Yeah, that isn't normal. That isn't normal. That isn't normal. But Florida is suspect when it comes to harm coming to kids. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know what's suspect. Like, there does be stuff going on and stuff. Yeah, down there. Because even with there's two boys, there's two little babies. That was a trafficking situation too, as well. They're saying, people is saying, allegedly, and all this stuff. They're saying that that's what's happened to them two twins, Orson and the other little boy. The daughter has a lot of false charges again. Yes, I see. Yeah, the video. Yeah, in the video, she has people's been reporting her. They've been reporting her. Yeah, exactly. Right, allegedly, exactly. They've been reporting her. Apparently, a lot of people's been calling in, but even the paperwork doesn't make sense. They're protecting the children from this, that, and the other. On the IG, they put why they took the children into custody, but it's not. But it still ain't. It's not clear cut like as that. So her and her husband have a lot. They got a lot of fighting to do. I mean, she's singing about it, singing about her son, but I did sign the thing. I did sign it, the petition. I signed it as well. So I don't I don't see why they took away that baby, because like she just had the baby, like, more or less. It more or less just came out of the womb, like, literally. Yeah, they should know where the children are. They should. So now they gotta go through all that red tape just to find out where the children are. It's quite sad, honestly. It's quite sad. But I'm gonna try and put up the petition. When I put up her video, I might have to put it up a few times, but I don't want the whole channel covered with just her videos alone and put the thing. But I know hopefully the way the YouTube does it rotates things so people can see it. Because people don't touch the bit at the top so they can get to the next video. But it's sad, it is. It's very sad. CPS has a hand in trafficking, and it's so many missing children. Yes, yes, yes. It's very it's honestly. Oh, I'm gonna try come off of here now anyway before it gets too late, and I have no energy for the other one tomorrow. I got to do like a meditation thing. Oh, you signed it as well? Yeah, sign. Yeah, everybody, please sign the petition for the baby that was taken from the American Idol lady. That's Alum. Alum. That's her name at the beginning. I was meant to add that other bit to the name. I didn't realize it was her name and I took it out. But then I realized I read through her thing, her bio, and then I realized that was her name, the rest of her name. But I might put up the hour video of them when they got pulled over by the law. I might put it through the stream. I think I might even do it tomorrow. Yeah, okay, Miss Wise. So thank you for turning up, Miss Wise. And Fuller in the bushes. I don't know whether he wanted to come up and talk as well, but next time, innit? Next time I'll get you, Fuller. I almost think it's because of how they look. Yes. Do you know? I was thinking that. Sorry, before you go. I was thinking that because they're in some kind of religion. I think they're part of an organization of some sort. I think they are because there could be some kind of Hebrew Israelite or something earthy. Because I was looking at her husband. Yeah, I would not put her together with him. But yes. But I'm gonna put up the video. If I have to put up the video, I'll put it up. The video is long. The video is really long. It's like an hour before it gets to the part where they take the children. They take the baby. I could cut it, but then I'm not on. It's not on my Android. If it was on my Android, I would cut it to the place. But it's best to see it from when they get stopped to when they take the baby. So I'm gonna put it up. I think I'll put it up. If I haven't put it up, I will try and put it up after I've done the other stuff. Because it's really sad. It's a sad video to watch. It's very triggering. I don't know for some people. But yeah, it is this is how he looked. The way they surrounded the car. They surrounded the car. It's the way they surrounded the car and the way they approached them. And the lawyer was across the road, and then she came across the road. I could barely see what she looked like. And the trooper wouldn't move. I think if her husband made a wrong move, they probably would have shot him or something. So yeah, boy, yes. But if anything, just DM me and so to remind me to put up the video, because I feel it needs to be put up because I know not everybody. I know one video links to another video. When you put out a video, then it does something. The algorithm does some jump thing, and then the video pops up. Yeah, so I'm gonna come off and try and rest. I'm gonna rest till later. I'll probably go and see what other people are saying about the polite situation. I missed Mine Over Matter. He did his bill today, but I missed it. And Peanut did one today. I think did Fuller do one today? Fuller didn't do on polite today. But so you have a good night as well. Good night. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna rest and then tomorrow I'm gonna see how I feel because I want to do that other video with a good vibes. I want to be in that moment. I don't want to be down and that's why I put up the Benin thing to break it up a bit because it was getting a look like very low. So with that said, I'm gonna come off. Have a good night, a good morning, whatever time zone you're in. Please please comment on the bottom of the video. This one's a bit more better, as you can see. A bit more life to it. So have a good day, good afternoon, really. Good morning. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.